The last few days, global attention has suddenly shifted back to the Middle East. Political analysts, military observers, and energy markets are all watching one question very closely. Are we moving toward a larger regional conflict? While no country has officially declared war, several developments have raised concern among international experts. The United States has increased its military readiness in nearby waters. At the same time, Iran has issued strong warnings about protecting its interests in the region. Meanwhile, Israel continues security operations and defensive preparations. So what is actually happening, and why is the world paying attention right now? To understand the situation, we need to look at geography first. One of the most important locations on Earth is a narrow waterway called the Strait of Hormuz. Nearly a fifth of the world's oil supply passes through this small passage every single day. Any tension in this area does not remain local, it immediately becomes a global economic issue. In recent weeks, there have been multiple reports of military exercises, naval patrols, and surveillance operations in nearby waters. The United States Navy has moved additional defensive assets closer to international shipping routes. Officials say the purpose is deterrence, preventing any attacks on commercial vessels and ensuring freedom of navigation. Iran, however, views these movements differently. Iranian officials argue that foreign military presence close to their coastline increases risk and instability. They have repeatedly stated that any threat to their sovereignty would receive a direct response. This is where the tension begins to grow. At the same time, Israel has raised its alert level. Security analysts believe Israeli defense planners are preparing for multiple scenarios, including proxy conflicts. In modern geopolitics, countries often do not confront each other directly. Instead, pressure appears through allied groups, cyber operations, and strategic signaling. Experts call this a shadow conflict. There may be no official war announcement, but actions on the ground increase step by step. Why does this matter to the rest of the world? Because the first impact would not be military, it would be economic. Oil prices react almost instantly to regional instability. If shipping lanes become unsafe, transportation costs rise, fuel prices increase, and inflation spreads globally. Even countries far away feel the effect in food prices, electricity bills, and transportation. Another concern is miscalculation. Military forces operating close to each other always carry risk. A small incident, a drone interception, a naval warning shot, or an accident can quickly escalate if both sides interpret it as aggression. History shows that major conflicts often begin not with planned invasion but with misunderstanding and reaction. Currently, diplomatic channels are still open. International organizations and mediators are encouraging restraint. Behind the scenes, communication continues to prevent accidental escalation. Governments understand that a large regional war would destabilize not only the Middle East, but also the global economy. However, analysts are watching specific indicators: troop movements, air defense activation, evacuation advisories, and energy shipping patterns. These signals do not guarantee conflict, but they help experts estimate risk levels. So is war about to start? At this moment, there is no confirmed declaration of war, but tensions are clearly elevated compared to normal conditions. The situation can either calm down through diplomacy or intensify through miscalculation. For viewers around the world, the key point is awareness rather than panic. International relations often move in cycles of pressure and negotiation. Many crises de-escalate quietly after negotiations succeed. Over the next days and weeks, decisions made by leaders, diplomats, and military commanders will determine whether the situation stabilizes or worsens. The world is watching not because war has begun but because the signals are stronger than usual. And in geopolitics, signals often matter more than statements. We will continue to monitor developments and explain them in clear, simple language so you can understand what is happening and why it matters to you.